They'll be calling you a radical. So I just got home back in Utah. There's no snow. There's no snow here, which blows my mind. Last year we had a foot of snow right here at my house on the ground. And so, first person, I go right to the hospital to eat that good food up there because, God, it's hard to get any decent food in PB anymore in San Diego. The food actually sucks anymore. So I go to eat, and who do I run into? I run into Sharp. I'm like, what are you doing? You know, and waiting on a friend. Anyway, I'm like, you staying? Yeah, I'm staying. Okay. Second person I run into, I jump on the bus to go back up my videos off a hard drive over at the university. Schultz Thomas. Like, you're still here, huh? I said, you staying? Yeah, I'm staying. He says, I can't go on the transfer portal off of ACL injury. First thing I do, I look on the computer. What pops up? Well, Kev sent it to me. Abraham Williams has entered the transfer portal. And this is important for all you university head coaches. And nobody knows like I know Kevin Blanch. And if you don't believe me, you play back the tape. I'm the guy that called out Rashid was going to be in a superstar in the NFL from day one. His first game as a freshman. I did the play-by-play. I said, this guy will be a superstar. I ran and raved and carried on. He's a superstar in the NFL. Is he? Is he? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Best player I ever saw in the history of Weber State? Yep. You're the second best player I ever saw, athletic-wise, play in the history of Weber State. Trevon Smith? Maybe. You know who I think it is? Abraham Williams. Abraham Williams is everything Rashid Shaheed is. Abraham Williams, they got him playing DB. I really believe Abraham Williams should be playing quarterback. Yeah, not cornerback, quarterback. He's a legit 4-3 guy. I will quote Weiser. And Weiser played with them both extensively. I says, I think he's the only person in the history of this school that's as fast as Rashid. Rashid's a legit, well, we know now. They finally clocked him. He's a 4-3 guy, probably really a 4-2 guy. He says, I think Abraham's faster. Really? Yeah, I do. And if you don't believe me, you look at the 5 kickoffs he ran back for touchdown last year. This year, the Mickey Mantle fucking experiment was a fucking disaster. I'll do another one of these videos when I get up there. It was a disaster. The talent was on this football team. They still should be playing. They beat Idaho. Idaho's still playing. No, they're not. They got beat. Albany beat them. Out of that same league that Rashid lost to Maine. But for all you coaches, anybody who gets him, just like Jack Burgess, you know, he got dissed by the Big Sky. That's the best big punter I ever saw. Ever. That's the best punter I ever saw. He's going to play at Texas Tech. So I asked Schultz Thomas because he's such close friends with the great Bankston. Bankston is all that. He says, I think he's going to come back. So let's review. The Mickey Mantle experiment has been a fucking disaster. The talent that was on this team, they should have never lost a game. Okay, granted, they had a bad one against one. But, I mean, just, we'll throw that game out. Okay, they lost one. Abraham Williams is going to be a superstar in the NFL. I'm here to tell you. He will be a superstar in the NFL. And you think I'm full of shit? Did you believe me when I said that about Jonah Williams? Did you believe me when I said that about TJ Johnson? Did you believe me when I said that about 10 million times about Rashid Shaheed? I'm telling you right now, Abraham Williams is an NFL superstar. Not only is he as fast as Rashid, he's got strength like unbelievable. So, your top 4 returning players off the Weber State team this year. Jack Kelly. The world champion BMX rider? Yeah. He's hit the transfer portal. So, is that the number one coming back? No, Abraham Williams is. Number one's Abraham Williams. Abraham Williams is the number one player on this team, bar fucking none. No one's even close. Hit the transfer portal. Who's the number two best player on that team? Well, that's Bankston. Is he returning? Don't know. Number 3, Jack Kelly. He's out. Number 4, Collins. Out. So 3 of the top 4 returning players at Weber State football all hit the transfer portal. I wonder fucking why. And, you know, Schultz Thomas, he's coming back. He's all that. He's an excellent back. He's a great back. And Bankston, fuck, look out. Bankston's incredible. If those two come back, they'll be okay, but we'll see. Who knows what that offensive line, because they lost Noah Atagi. Yeah, the Bonneville High School, born and raised at Weber State. So, in my mind, I know, not in my mind, the Mickey Mental experiment has been an absolute fucking disaster. That's a game-worn Rashid Shaheed jersey. So, Jack Kelly, who knows? My guess is, my guess he ends up BYU. Collins, BYU. And if you don't think that'll work out, Eddie Heckard, he had an outstanding year at BYU. He went down there. They're Jay Hill recruits. Come on, they're all Jay Hill recruits. Every guy that I just talked about is a Jay Hill recruit. Why did Rashid Shaheed play at Weber State? Because Jay Hill's the only one that had half a brain enough to give him a full scholarship. The only scholarship offer he had in the country. What? Oh, yeah, and I just got back from his high school. I just got back from San Diego. I've been down there for 3 weeks, doing all the typo work. And he was a great player in high school. Just, I don't know, it just blows my mind. Abraham Williams, West High School. Abraham Williams is everything Rashid Shaheed is. Everything. I'll be following his career wherever he ends up. But I hope he ends up with Jay Hill at BYU. I really hope he does. But, I think there's going to be a lot of offers. Absolutely no doubt in my mind. And he's going to be like Rashid, undrafted. Rashid's had to earn every fucking inch then some. By the way, Rashid's going to play Saturday. That injury, I thought maybe was out for the season. Looked like to me he tore that quad, but it's a bad bruise, contusion. And he's the leading vote getter right now in special teams for the Pro Bowl. So, Abraham Williams has hit the transfer portal. Do I think Weber State football's over? Yeah, I know it's over. Yeah. They made the tournament 8 years in a row. They were barely 500 this year with the most talented football team. I think this is the most talented football team they ever had this year. The 2017 team was the most talented football team in the history of the school. No doubt. In the history of the school, at least since 1925. So all you NFL scouts, all you coaches, if you like what you see out of Rashid Shaheed, one word, Abraham Williams. And I know. Oh, do I fucking know. Oh, do I know. Abraham Williams is Rashid Shaheed. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Just as fast, just as strong, just as talented. Somebody's going to get a hell of a bargain. So, we'll see how the basketball team, if they can freaking dig out. But they're starting to act like, fuck. They got the most talent, one of the most talented team in the history of the school. I don't know what the fuck is it with that. Act like they're having the coaches up there, but fuck. They need to learn how to fucking win. Oh, yeah, Jay Hill knew how to win. Stay tuned.